know what you did.
You want to know who Orpheus is? Get to the corner of 5th and Jackson.
Oh shoot! Are we about to find out right now? No way! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What are you doing?
Okay, we're ready. Let's go. Oh wow, straight into the scene. What
Orpheus.
have you got
An
to
interesting
say
choice for a screen name.
for yourself? Why do I feel like this is going to mislead us? Surely the guilt would have eaten him up by now, you know? Surely. With Rosie's.
Brendan here. I'm with the councilman now. You headed over?
What? Yeah, I'm on my way right now.
Ooh. Come on,
My
Holder.
partner, he's en route.
What's Richmond going to do? And he did nothing. Okay, I don't know what to think, guys. I've had shows mislead me before. Like, Mark Latimer. Mark Latimer is one of them. Come on, surely not.
Have a unit keep eyes on him in the meantime. Then meet me in impound. I want to take another look at the campaign car.
I've got a weird feeling, you know. I've got a weird feeling. Why would he be using his own I know it sounds kind of silly, but isn't it like... Wouldn't he be using his own...
Friday night, Richmond leaves the B&B in Tacoma.
Why would he use the political car if he was going to do something like that? And why would he finish the deed in the political car knowing it directly ties him to it? Does that make any sense? Unless he's just thick. Unless he's thick. That car directly ties his political party to it. Why would he do that? Why would he self-sabotage? I'm telling you, this feels more complicated. This feels more complicated. I wouldn't be surprised if someone did it for him. I've said this before, and I've mentioned the whole like doing an act for someone. So I had my eyes on that girl. What's her name? I always forget her name. It always slips my mind. But the one who basically sleeps with him. I always have a weird feeling about her. And at the start, I had a weird feeling. Why was there a forest? Who was chasing her? What was all that about? So, yeah. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm going to be quiet, but just let you know, I'm not trusting any of this right now.
Who's planning it?
Yeah, but why would you self-sabotage with...
Why do you switch to a car that could be traced back to the campaign?
Exactly, Holder. Yes. My mind, yes.
Discretion.
Onto...
Anonymity.
Discretion and
No one can see you, see inside.
What?
Oh!
Windows.
Thanks. Get me out.
We're family, right?
Yeah. She's really sweet, you know. I really like her character. I really do. For now. Famous last words.
He must have stopped at a gas station on the way to the ferry or on the way back. He could use the credit card to pay for the gas.
Wait, they could pin him to the car. I see.
In this car on that night.
I see.
From the campaign parking lot to the ferry, to the casino. It's 20 miles round trip.
Yeah, see?
According to the odometer,
way more
he drove
traveling.
120 miles that night.
So where's that missing
100 miles
time? We've got to the point now where we got like a prime suspect in Richmond. Who would have thought? Like, he was one of those characters at the start when I was like, I trusted him a lot. But that's the crazy and amazing things about these shows. They do that to you. They put you in that position where you really trust someone and they turn it completely on its head. But anyway, Richmond seems to be the target now. But the question is, I've got a lot of questions. If Richmond knew that this was going to happen, if Richmond did this right, why would he use a car that ties him directly to the campaign? Why would he do that? I think he's smarter than that. That's the thing that's confusing me, really stumping me, is like, why would he, the head of his party, sabotage himself and then his party? You know, I still have a hunch that it could be the opposition party and the mayor. I still have that feeling, even though I'm kind of starting to doubt it now. Theory number two, and I think I said this theory way back, like, I think it may have been the first episode when I said, like, either it is one person or someone's done it for someone, because I was talking about money and I was talking about power, and I said, I felt like maybe, just maybe, something had happened with someone that's in one of those high positions. Then someone protected them, or now Richmond is trying to protect that person. So that's the thing, if Richmond didn't do this, which is my bet, why is he not speaking out? And then the first thought that I go to is, who's he protecting? What's he protecting? and why? You know, that's my first thoughts. I feel like there could be bigger bits of the story. Like, I kind of feel like maybe Richmond was using that car. Yes, maybe. But then maybe someone else finished the job in it.
North, past city limits. Over Desolation Bridge.
And that's the extra mileage.
Requisition the camera
see.
footage from that night and the next morning.
So now they're talking about, like, going a longer route to try and, like, disguise himself. I mean, that could be the case as well, but didn't they just say tinted windows?
Councilman, can you comment on reports that have surfaced about your alleged affairs?
Groundless allegations by a failing political campaign on its last legs, and I won't mention
who. Guys, but before this like continues, I just want to say, like, really quickly, it's amazing how perception works and the human brain works. Like, one little stigmatizing detail, and I can notice in my brain immediately that I'm viewing him differently. You know how crazy that is? I think that's really, like, it's actually scary, you know, in the real world. Like, obviously, I'm trying to keep this as much about the reaction, but I'm sure a lot of you are interested in it as well. Like, the way stigma works is crazy. And it's scary because how easily we can turn on a group of people or a person because of tiny little details. And I spoke about this before with Muhammad and giving them a label such as murderer, rapist, all these different things. That really hurts and affects someone. And just general. Not even if they're acquitted or whatever you want to call it. It still will hurt them.
They're waiting for you.
She's getting weird, eh? I know, like, maybe it's just that she's seeing the dark side to him, but yeah, that's the thing. I can't see Richmond doing that.
You notice something about Richmond's women? They all got brown hair, brown eyes, white pale skin.
Oh, wow.
Same type.
Oh
Rosie's
my
type.
Yeah,
god.
he's got a thing for brunettes. Fetish
It's a
for
type.
draining them.
Can I just say, I don't know how detailed the details are around his wife's death. And I'm not saying that this is going to be the case, but what if the fetishes they're talking about, what if him asking her those things, what if it's like more of him trying to get closure or understanding? I know, like, that could be like a really weird way to do it, but I'm just trying to look at all the possibilities here. I'm not like leaving any theory like unturned. So what if he was literally just trying to, like, what if you just needed to speak to someone? I don't know, and maybe it came across as like a weird fetish. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to think because I don't think it's Richmond. But all the evidence though, so you got to go with. I mean, the evidence is the evidence. I can't dispute that.
Whatever it is you think Darren's done, you're wrong. He's a good man.
That's what I
He
thought.
has a deep sadness in him since his wife died.
That is what I thought.
Did he frighten you, Meg, or hurt you?
No, it's ridiculous. I left because it hurt too much to stay.
Wow.
No, I told you all I know. Just please go.
See? There's one person that's not... I believe her. I believe her. So, like I said, I think the water is a lot muddier than we're seeing it right now. Oh my god, look at him. Oh wow. Stan's gone to see him. I'm surprised he's even allowed there, to be honest with you. Spoiler alert, guys, in Broadchurch, I said, like, there was, like, one episode particularly where Mark Latimer looked very, very shaky, and I was saying that he needed to be protected. He needed to be protected because something's not going to go right. Something bad's going to happen. Now, Stan is losing his family. His wife doesn't really seem to be caring that much anymore. His children aren't going to be around if that's the case. He's just, obviously, he's got a moral issue or a moral dilemma going on inside of him. An issue with his morality and what he believes is right and wrong, as obviously his daughter's died, so he doesn't have any firm boundaries or firm grounding right now, you know? He doesn't have that. I think we need to be very, very careful or very cautious about Stan, because I think that this could lead down a very dark path. I sort of said that I thought he was on more of an upward, but because of the extended stuff that's happened since that upward trajectory I thought he was on, there's no way but down right now, really. There's going to be a rock bottom again. Now, I do hope that this show, as a difference compared to Broadchurch, keeps the family at least somewhat together at the end of this. Because I remember, like, one of the few times that I've cried on my YouTube was when Mark said goodbye. It was like basically a goodbye to his family. They were watching the videos of Danny one last time, and you could tell that this was the last time the family was going to be together. It was the last time that they were going to be a thing. And I do not want to see that again. I do not.
Let me get that for you.
Does she know it was him? Does she know it was him?
Thanks.
Oh my god, I just realised something. No way. No way. I have to look this up. I have to look this up. I have to look this up. Okay, okay, okay. No spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers. It is! It is! Okay, let me just exit out of that before I see a spoiler that I don't want to see. Oh my god, it's Ellie! I can't believe I've only just noticed that from her voice. Oh my god. The Last of Us, guys, is a game that I loved playing so freaking much. It's Ellie! Every time I hear her voice now, I'm going to think of Ellie Miller off of The Last of Us. Every time.
Good luck, miss.
I'm very proud of Stan for doing that, eh? Very proud of him. Oh, I want to hear Ellie's voice again. I can't believe it's taken me all season to figure that out.
Whenever you have a moment, I don't want to intrude on your little project there.
Yo, why don't you focus your beady little eyes on driving?
What the hell are you doing anyway?
The math ain't adding up. The campaign car gets 16 miles per gallon. What's so funny?
You trying to do math is kind of like a dog wearing a hat.
Listen. All right, so he's got enough gas. He would have been driving on fumes south of the bridge. That's when he filled up the tank. It's about 5
And that's going to be the one. Holder, take a bow.
Maybe you remember a black sedan fill up. It would have been late, like after 1 a.m.
Does he remember
Yeah,
it?
I've seen a black car.
He
once.
does remember
Are you
it.
sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Run out of here in a hurry. Because of that girl.
Girl?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, the one who was screaming.
Wait, are you kidding me?
So why didn't you call the cops?
He paid, why would I?
You never saw
Oh,
the girl.
my God. If you hear someone
I gotta get back to work.
screaming
I got orders to fill.
and then a car go boosting off, you're not going to call the people, man. People, sometimes. Oh, my God. The forest. The forest. The forest. Why would any of that actually happen? Like, we know he's been having affairs, we know he's been doing these things, but like, why would that specific thing happen? How did it get to the point of needing to kill her and her running away? Because he's been doing this before and people will attest he's a nice guy, he's a good person. So why now?
That was stupid. It was mean, it was untrue. You are family.
Oh,
need you right
see?
now.
I'm
So
really
please.
starting to like her character. I really am.
Stay.
The shoot. Wow, there you go.
It's a shoot.
So he must have caught her, detained her, put her in the boot, and then driven her into the water, eh?
If she just turned the other way and run west, she would have come up on lights on a neighborhood. If she had just turned the other way, she
Wow.
would have made it.
Okay, guys, Lyndon's talking about this here, and I sort of wanted to bring this up just generally about a lot of things, just life in general, like all the little decisions that shape who we are and our decisions and what we end up doing, all these little tiny decisions. We can't change them. So we can always say, if only this, if only that, but that's not what happened. It's not what happened, and you can't really even confirm that would have changed anything. But people are going to start doing that, and Lyndon's already started doing that, and it's affecting her now as well. Imagine how that's going to affect the family when they find out these details. Imagine, like the little details of, oh my god, Rosie was home and we weren't here. Little stuff like that. If only we were here, if only this, if only that. Lots of ifs, lots of buts, but the result is just, it is what it is. Now that's going to be, I imagine that's going to be a big thing we are going to tackle continuing onwards from this season through next season, is just dealing with those thoughts and emotions that it's not your fault. It's not our fault. Not these people's fault. Not anyone's fault. Who did this, that's their fault. Now, one thing I do want to mention, guys, and that is something about the way this next season may unravel. Now, I know Broadchurch took a route of having the case and then the court trial, and then third season was a little bit different. It was a completely different story with some of the same characters. I'm convinced that this series is going to get a suspect at the end of it, but then there's going to be a big bombshell, or something's going to fall down and crash, and it's going to be mental and crazy, and I don't think we're going to get a resolution. I honestly think I don't think it's going to be a court case. I think this case is going to drag out. I think we're going to get 2 whole series of this case.
I won't keep you. I was just curious.
Ooh.
When the car was going into the lake and she was begging for her life, how'd that feel?
Oh
Maybe you
my
felt
god.
nothing at all.
You have no right! For 2 weeks, you've been trying to burn me! Burn this campaign! Ruin me! And all the hard work I've done now that I am so close! The things I have had to do!
Wait, what?
Tell me.
Ooh. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god! I don't know, but I believe
Nothing.
that. I believe that he did nothing to her, but I don't... Maybe he has done other things. Oh my goodness.
Dawn. When he came back.
So literally no alibi that night. He was gone. He was wet.
Soaking wet.
Oh my god. What's that? Oh, that's gonna be the video with Rosie, right? Oh my god. So I don't know what I think about her now. That's what I'm saying. My thoughts are just... That's reactions all over the place. All over the place.
I got the nail. You got the hammer. Security cam footage on Desolation Bridge caught Richmond making the crossing 3 a.m.
And he was
morning.
there. Oh
License
my
plate numbers
god.
matched the campaign car that Rosie's body was found in.
Oh my god. Oh my
You got him,
god.
boss.
Oh my god.
And we will make it happen together.
It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel complete. Something doesn't sit well with me right now.
You're under arrest for the murder of Rosie Larson.
Do we have to do this right here?
Ooh. Wait.
You're making a big mistake.
You see, I can't help but feel that that's true. I can't help but feel that that's true. Something does not sit right in me right now.
You don't have to say every thought that runs through your head.
Is she gonna be leaving?
Guess what I'm not.
She'll come back. Okay. If if this is like her saying goodbye because she's going to that other guy now, you watch something about this case unearthed and she comes back. You watch that how season... I don't know if I'm going to be able to wait, if I'm being completely honest.
Get out of here.
Oh, wow. She's leaving.
It's been better than I could have hoped for.
You know, I'm actually getting fed up of seeing so many families. I'm getting... I don't know how many more of this, like, crumbling and family... Oh, my God. Wait. What is going on right now?
Can you give me my towel? I'm freezing. Falco!
No way. Ooh. What was that? It's not over, guys. You know why I don't think it's over, especially? Like, a lot of shows like this, they often show you it, retrace it before it, you know, at the end. So they show you how the events unraveled.
You didn't tell him we were going.
Where's Mitch?
She left.
She left.
Oh, so it was her that ended up leaving. Oh my god. Where's she gone though? Like, what now? What now? Imagine she gets a call like as the plane's about to take off and she's like, come on Jack, let's go. Are you ready for the phone ring? Oh, what did I just say? You listen to this. Are you ready?
We aren't able to fulfill the request for those photos.
What are you talking about? You already did. We have the footage.
That's not possible. The toll cameras on that bridge have been out of service.
Oh.
Give me a minute.
None of the cameras have been working on that bridge since August.
So it was faked. Other opposition. I've mentioned before about the mayor, the main guy. Oh my god, because who does it benefit him going to prison? Who does it benefit?
Photo worked. It's going down.
Oh my god, Holder. No way. No way. Wait, is he going to kill the... No way. Don't. He had the gun. Oh my god. You would end. I'm not waiting. My schedule's crammed. I don't care. There's no way. 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 Okay. Where do I start? Okay, that is an absolute bombshell. And I mean bombshell. Like I said, I've just made an Instagram story of it. If you don't follow my Instagram, BritishEp2Bs, links dropped below. Anyway, I just made an Instagram story of it, guys. It's absolutely crazy how insane that finale was. Like, I was calling it throughout. Like, I was saying, doesn't feel right, doesn't feel right. Richmond, surely not. Like, why would he do it with his own car? This, that. It doesn't feel right, you know. None of it made sense to me. Like, I was thinking about it like, no. My detective brain just isn't, it's not, I'm not as jumping to the conclusion as Lyndon was. And And what do you know? What do you know? What is Holder doing? Okay, that for me is the most, like, the biggest thing I need to talk about. That's Holder. He literally was sat in a car with someone and he said, the photos worked. He's being done for. He's being taken out. Which means Mr. Holder is doing something sketchy with someone else. We only see half the car. We don't see who that other person is. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I have a major feeling it's the mayor. Because this all sounds like sabotage to me. Someone who has the financial means, the skill necessary, or the people he could hire to make photos like that, or to use photos like that, to get into the police system, to bribe a police officer. Now my question as well is, like, why would Holder do this? Like, Holder, my guy. He's too good for this. There's no way. He's had a dodgy moment before, it passed, and I trusted him after that. I cannot believe that he would have done this. And why would he let someone to go to prison that didn't do it? Just why? Just why? The only reason I can think of that he would do this is perhaps, like, maybe he was getting frustrated that the evidence wasn't enough to pin the person he knew did it, and he's jumped to the conclusion that they did do it, so he's gone and falsified evidence to get it over the line because he thinks that's what's right, and because he thinks that's who did it. Because you saw Richmond's last words were, "You're making a big mistake," and I 100% agree with him. Huge mistake. Now, I was speaking this whole episode about how there's no way it gets resolved in Season 1, it'll go to Season 2. I feel sorry for anyone that had to wait for Season 2 of that. I obviously can go straight into it if I want to. I'll try and, like, wrap that segment of the reaction up with, I do still think my theory about the mayor is correct. I'm going to stick by that and stand by that, guys. Someone that maybe was hiring PIs to get information on Richmond, finding ways to pin him, then getting into Holder's head, obviously giving Holder the means to give him the evidence. It just, for me, it matches up. It's got motive, money, all those kinds of things. It all adds up to me, you know. Yeah. But yeah, as for Holder, like I said, I don't think he's done this with any malicious intent. I actually think he thinks he's doing the right thing. I don't think he's a bad person whatsoever. I think he's just made an error, a big mistake here, which is going to cost him. That's that guy's wrapped up. As for Richmond, I don't think he's guilty. I think he's guilty of some things. We saw him outburst at Lyndon saying he's had to do things. I don't know what yet, and I don't know when we're going to find that out, but I don't think he's guilty of this specific crime. As for the family dynamics, guys, everything's crumbled like I said it would. I was predicting this all through the season, that everything was going to crumble, as this grieving process was too up and down, and it wasn't very parallel to each other. So they were going through lots of different things, doing bad things, good things, and they just ended up headbutting and colliding, and ultimately it's crumbled. Mitch is gone. As for what's next for the series, Lyndon now knows that the photos were falsified. She's on a plane to, you know, when we know where she's going. And I said this, I was literally like, wait for the call. Boom, the call happened. She'll be straight back. She'll get off that plane, or she'll just come straight back when she, you know, figures more out about this evidence and how it was falsified, who falsified it, all these different things. But you guys, I think that's really all I have to say. I was kind of tempted to do like a really big, extensive analysis of the end of this reaction and episode, but I don't think I'm going to wait to the next episode. I don't think I'm going to have a very big gap. So maybe I'll just keep this like a normal outro and go into the next episode like it's one whole season. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, as you ever, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content coming every single week. Also, as ever, don't follow my Instagram, British Chat with 2 P's, link in the description below. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode and the end of the season. No spoilers, obviously, for the next season. And just let me know what you generally thought of the reaction, the big shocks, and a lot of my theories about what's been going on, guys. Let me know down below. Happy to get some discussion going. But yeah, guys, it's so good to be back. Finally, the lighting sorted. Hopefully the audio was good in this reaction. It's good to be reacting again on a more consistent basis, weekly basis. And I thank you all so much for being patient, guys. I should have finished this series ages ago. But finally, Season 1 of The Killing is done. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. As ever, this has been your boy, British Chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.